Driving Empire has just teased a new limited coming this Friday to the game, and we're getting one extra car as well. Before we go over them, make sure to subscribe and drop a like in this video, but without further ado, let's get right into it. So as you can see, Driving Empire said, get ready to race with the latest limited, and it's like this blurred out car on a track. Now obviously, you can't tell what this is based off of these images, but what we can do is scroll down right here, and then they said, get your hands on the Nissan Z's racing counterpart this Friday, and we get to see this car right here. Pretty cool looking. It's a Nissan G. There's no way I just call this a Nissan G. It's a Nissan Z NISMO GT4. I've actually never seen this before. I did not know they made a special NISMO GT4 version. It's pretty cool looking though. I'll give it that. But I don't think the community's liking it too much. I already see someone saying, when are we getting nice stuff? That's kind of crazy. No way someone already said that. Yeah, I guess it's just whatever. It's flopping because of the price. I don't think people like it too much, it seems, but I don't know why they're hating it. It's a limited car. It's pretty cool. But I guess, you know, they haven't really had like a crazy update in a while. So maybe they're building up to some kind of big update coming soon. Maybe like the map revamp's coming. Maybe a licensed brand now it's huge like Mercedes or Ferrari. But for now, you know, we're just getting filler updates, and this is what they've teased for this week so far, but people aren't liking it. I don't know why. But what we can see is two events. Obviously, Easter event going on this week, and then question mark plus Nissan Limited. So I know this is Nissan Limited because it says it's a Nissan Limited, but what's question mark? What could that be? So let's go over a few cars I think it could be. Alright, so I've looked into it, and I'm going to go over every other car I think that could be coming. So obviously, as you know, there's a mystery car coming, but it said mystery car plus limited Nissan. So I'm thinking maybe since the limited Nissan is this car, you know, the GT4, it might be the normal version, the Nissan Z, just the base one. That's a possibility, the base Z. I think it's a pretty cool car. As you can see, it's got like a nice looking rear, and that might be my favorite part of the car. But overall, it's going to be pretty boring and probably won't get used, so I don't know if they would actually end up adding this one. But we know we're getting this version. Now, here's another angle of it, the rear end. I think it's pretty sporty looking. Maybe it'll be like a Nissan collection. Wait, no, it's not going to be a collection. We already know it's a limited, so never mind. Ignore that. It's not a collection vehicle, but it's pretty cool, I guess. Some more angles of it. I like this shot. This shot makes it look a lot cooler. I think it's just going to be a limited. They'll probably overprice it. Maybe like, let's think. I would say 500K is probably the price. That's my prediction. And then obviously, you know, like I said, it might be the Z if they're doing a Nissan update, but I don't know if it's normal Nissan or it could be a different brand completely. It could also be this GTR right here, the R35 Nismo, because like they're gonna do one Nismo, may as well do another, but I feel like this is more of a limited Nissan that they would do, so this might be in the future down the line. And it might be the normal new GTR as well. This version of the GTR, I think, is this still the R35? I'm not sure. It's like got a different front bumper though. But yeah, I think this is fairly nice looking. Also, it could be the R34 V-Spec because, I mean, just look at this thing. It's beautiful. I don't know why we don't have this in game yet, but it looks stunning. So I think this could potentially be one that they add to the dealership. We'll have to see though. My prediction is it's either, I feel like Z is most likely, second most likely would probably be this, third most likely would be that one, and fourth most likely would be that Nissan. But if we're not getting a Nissan, I feel like they might do something like simple, like a 570S Spider, because they've really added every coupe and Spider version of every McLaren in game, except the 570S Spider. For some reason, we don't have the Spider variant of the 570S, so it just seems like something that they would like throw in an update just to, you know, have it there as free content. So probably could potentially be seeing that. Another one could be McLaren W1. You know, like I said, they add every McLaren, but for some reason we don't have the W1, so I'm not sure why we don't have the W1. It might be because it's a brand new vehicle, so maybe we could be getting that. But I feel like they would most likely tease a car like the W1 if they were going to add it, you know, build some hype up. So the car probably won't be cooler than the Nissan GT4Z, unfortunately, because they teased this car, and usually they tease the cooler cars. So that's my thoughts, so it probably won't be that. Maybe just a 570S Spider, though. That's more realistic. Alright, now currently we do have 6 Nissans in game. Now this 350Z is like one that's kind of interesting. This was the first Nissan Limited we had. I don't know how much they priced it at, but I remember it being overpriced, so I'm guessing the one this week will also be overpriced, but it's kind of random. Like, they added a 350Z with a body kit on it. Like it did not come like as a factory one and then you could put the body kit on. It just came with a body kit, which I find strange. I feel like it should be like stock and then you put the body kit on, but I don't know why they did that. Then we have this one. This is a pretty boring one. This is the 370Z, so nothing too interesting. Then we have this version of the GTR, kind of the bland one because you can't do too much to it. Then we have this version of the GTR with tons of body kits. I have mine wide bodied right now. It looks a little bit too lifted though. They need to make it so you can lower it more. Then we got the Nissan Jukin game. Pretty cool, simple, funny little car. And the Skyline GTR. I believe this is the R33 or R32. I could be wrong, not sure. It doesn't tell me which. But yeah, so basically you can kind of see the ones that we have right now, and based off the ones I showed you, you can maybe infer which ones could most likely be coming. I personally think, you know, it's probably one of those newer GTRs or a newer Z. And then with the McLarens, as you can see, I was telling you that we literally have like every coupe and convertible version of every McLaren to exist. Like if we look at every freaking McLaren here, we got 12C coupe, 12C Spider, GT, there's no Spider version, Artura Spider, Artura Coupe, Artura GT4, 675LT Spider, 675LT Coupe, 750 Spider, 750 Coupe, 720 Spider, 720 GT3, 720 Coupe, 675LT Coupe, 675LT Spider, 650S. Do we actually have the 650S Spider? I don't know, let's see, 650S. We could be getting a 650S Spider because we don't have that. And we also don't have a 570 Spider, just the normal 570. So like, really, if you think about it, we're missing 2 McLarens, so they're probably going to add them just over the next year, just randomly into random updates, like just the Spider variants, just so they can add them, because like, they really just are trying to like find content to push out. I can tell right now, they're kind of running low on update content, I can feel, because like, the last month of updates, I'm going to be honest, has just been mid-updates, so I really think they're just kind of like, either saving for something good that's coming soon, or like they're honestly just running out of content to push out. Now, I could even be completely wrong about another Nissan or McLaren coming. It could be a totally different brand. Like, obviously, it's gonna be a car that we already have in game. They're not gonna add something brand new, like that's a new brand. But out of all these brands right here, it could really be an extra of anything. Who knows? It could be an extra Zenvo, could be an extra, I don't know. I just doubt that it would be like something too crazy, because like, why would they do something really crazy and not tease the crazier car? So that's kind of my thought process on it. Let me know though, what do you guys think is coming? Like, drop it in the comments below. Which car do you think is coming? Is it another Nissan, do you think? Is it another McLaren? Is it just something else completely and I got it wrong? Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. But to be completely honest with you guys, I really think it's just gonna be 2 Nissans this week. I don't think they're gonna add anything crazy, so it's most likely just the Nissan Z GT4 that we saw, and then maybe another one of those Nissans we went over today. But I do think that is gonna be everything for today's video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe and the notification bell so you never miss another upload. Check out the video on screen here. YouTube thinks you'll like it, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.